All right, let's talk about mix requirements for Mix It Till You Puke, Volume 2. The idea of this song is to dance, dance, dance. If your mix does not make you dance, 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 then you have a problem and fix it so that you dance, dance, dance. There's like a really bad song. A full-blown remix contest. That means that there are certain times when you want to maintain the integrity of the artist's original intent. This is not one of them. In fact, you will be not retaining their intent if you don't put your spin on this thing. Tear it all to hell. Have fun. You are free to add your own tracks. Add ukulele. I can't even, just trying to think of a bunch of dumb instruments. I can't think of anything. Guitar, synth, whatever you want to do. Change all the drums, we don't care. Add. Have fun. Make it a country song for all we care. You are free to take away most tracks. Now, pretty much leave the vocals as is, but if you don't like the drums, you don't like the bass, you don't like the synths, ditch them all. Put something else in there. With that said, the song should feel about the same. And what does that mean? I don't know. You can't really quantify this. You can't put it in hard terms. The song should be recognizable as still being the same song, even if it's kind of in a different format, in a different way. Feel free to tear up the arrangement and that sort of thing, but the overall, of course, should be the chorus and the verse should be the verse. That kind of stuff. This is dance music. Give us a big old kick drum. This should be a pretty loud mix. We want the loudest chorus to be minus 6 dB RMS. That's pretty much standard in pop music land, give or take. For you guys, they're like, I don't like fighting the loudest war. I think that sounds bad. Well, the deal is Jetface has decided that they want to be in the game. And so if you can't get them there, you're just not going to win the contest. And that, you know, that's your morals and all that, your deal, but this is what they want. So you figure that stuff out. With that said, there's no reason that a mix at that level has to sound bad. And we can all argue maybe minus 8, minus 10, maybe minus 12 would be better, but that's beside the point. The band's already decided. So, also, there's no I don't understand why so many people did this on the last contest. There's no reason to go past minus 6. None. With this loudness war business, I don't know of too many records I've heard that have went past it. So, do not just destroy your mix to be the loudest. That won't work either. So if your mix is distorted at minus 6, then you've got some problems and issues within that mix that you need to deal with. And if you need help with that, then shoot me a PM or post a new thread or whatever. We cover that in great detail in Killer Home Recording, by the way. So if you need help, that's another outlet there. Dynamics are required. And this was something that killed me on the last contest. There's so many entries were like this where, yeah, we want to get the loud choruses up to minus 6 dB RMS, but we don't want the whole damn thing to be like, I am a straight line, I am boring, 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 boring. Can't handle that. It's horrible. You might want to check out my article. It's still fairly new. Was it Saline Dynamics in Modern Mixes or something like that? The idea is you want to go back in there, and once you get those the loud things as loud as they need to be, go back and add dynamics so that the musical power is still there and then the song flows as it should. Verses don't have to be minus 6. In fact, there's no real rule for those at all. I mean, obviously you got to play within certain parameters, but as long as it sounds musically good, who gives a damn? Just make the loud stuff loud and go from there. Now take command of this song. Now this is something that's probably the biggest lesson of this whole contest. And this applies to all music. It's the whole point of music, of mixing, and it's what separates the men from the boys. And it's granted the big guys got the sound quality thing down pretty damn well, but there's so much more to it than that. There's this notion that at any given point in the song, you are doing exactly what you need to do to excite the hell out of the listener. And if you're not doing those things, there's no real point in mixing it anyway. So I mean, do your EQ and compression and all that crap, but then go back and really think like, how do I make this chorus go explode and become larger than life and huge? And you have, total control because this is a remix contest to add whatever you want. And on my particular mix, I've done quite a bit adding. And I haven't gone insane with and all that junk, although I'm sure some of you will. For me, I was just wanting to maximize the intensity of the song. How can I make this chorus explode? And part of that is holding back the pre-chorus a bit and holding the verse back even more so. And like on my second verse, I pulled that thing way down. I broke it down and did all kinds of stuff. So the idea here is at any moment in time, make this thing, so that it hits the hardest and so that everything is most intense. And that's the whole reason we're doing this. And like the last contest on Volume 1, at the bridge in that song broke down, no drums, and the vocals were quieter. And I don't know how many mixes the guys cranked up the bridge so that it was louder than the chorus before it. And I could never get my head around that musically. It just never made sense to me. So make sure everything you do is part of your musical vision for the song. And if you don't have one, then get one. That's the name of the game here, guys. If you guys have any questions or comments or whatever, give me a yell.